Sometimes I forget how like peaceful this game could really be. But hey, Pookies, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, JZX Plays, and first things first, we're back in Minecraft. Same world as last time. I was just playing a little bit offline, and then I decided uh, I got some time. Why not record and let you guys know kind of what's going on? So yeah, and it's we're in the middle of a storm right now. But anyway, first things first. Um, how are you guys? Like, let me know how you guys are doing as well, because I do care about that. I did some mining off camera. I got some few things. Nothing too crazy happened, but I figured I was like, I'm gonna be putting some time into the game. Might as well record. You may have noticed the background behind me. It is a city background. I went for like a studio apartment kind of thing. You know, I try to make it seem like there was glass behind me, and it's like I'm in front of a window and it's looking out on the city, and I got some like rain effects on it too. I've been messing with some plugins on OBS, messing around with some stuff. I really liked how this one turned out. So let me know what you guys think about the layout change for the background. So the idea behind the change was I wanted it to symbolize like us going into a new era. I do like the old background, but I don't know. I just felt like we used it for a pretty good amount of videos, I think, and moving forward, I think it's just something I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the background every so often. So if you guys have any suggestions on what it should be or any ideas, do let me know, because I am interested in seeing what you guys have to say. In terms of like the new era thing, I also did get an arm for the microphone. So I don't know if you've been able to tell, but now the microphone, literally as I'm speaking, is not on my laptop anymore, because I used to just have a little stand for it, and I would just put it on top of my laptop and it would pick up the fans, and I always had to edit that out. I don't know if you could tell. It took me a few tries to get it right, but it was just more work for no reason. But now I have an arm for it attached to my desk, and it doesn't touch the computer at all. So there's no way it's going to get the fans. And with the arm, I can adjust it literally right to my face, and it just works so much better than the little stand being on top of the laptop. And now I don't have to slouch kind of over so the mic could hear me. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I used to have to like kind of bend forward for it, but now I don't have to do that. So that's good. That's pretty much all like the behind the scenes technical stuff. I won't bore you with any more details. I've just been doing a lot of stuff in the background for the channel, so keep an eye out for that. Changes in layouts and stuff rolling out as we go. But yeah, it's I like to think of it as a new era. I figured we just hop in Minecraft again and keep exploring as as you guys join me as I talk about whatever. But we do have some more updates that I want to get into today. As you guys know, I started that new job. Oh my god, there's so many mobs in here. And I'm 2 weeks in at this point. Not really a disclaimer, but I have to like make sure this is known. I'm not under NDA or anything like that, but I have been told not to talk about this place, which I know sounds super sketch, but I promise you I'm not doing anything illegal. This place is legit. It's they got a reputation to keep, and they value privacy, is what I can say without getting in trouble. But obviously I won't say the location. It's a hotel is what I'll tell you. As long as I don't say the name or show any logos or anything, we are should be fine. We should be okay. Yeah, I'm like thinking it over in my head. It should be fine. Yeah. And plus, I mean, like, this channel's so small, like I doubt anyone is gonna find it who works there. With that being said, though, I'm 2 weeks in to this new job, and it's been pretty good so far. Uh, I'm basically a hotel runner. I'm a also I'm a housekeeping person. So it's literally like the same. It's like the first job I had at a hotel that I talked about a few videos ago. It's like literally like the same thing. It's not the same place, but the routine's pretty much like the same. So I went in going, having some experience, which I thought was pretty cool. So it wasn't anything new. It was just a matter of like getting the routine down, which is why I haven't posted a video in a while, is because I'm still trying to find the balance between having to work, 8 hours, 5 days a week with 8 hours, and then taking care of real life stuff, and then making time for the YouTube videos. I'm still trying to find the balance, but I don't want to leave you guys without any videos. So I've been trying to make it work, and today was my first day off in like 8 days. I worked for 8 days straight. Yeah. And I'm running around and I'm lifting things and I'm pushing stuff, and I'm like, I'm so tired. I am exhausted. But it's like, but it feels good though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm really tired, but it's like I feel accomplished though. So I don't really mind it too much. It makes me appreciate the days off a lot more though, because I could sleep in finally, like not having to wake up early, like I can sleep in, I can just, obviously I have some responsibilities to take care of, but once I get those done, I can just sit back and relax and really just indulge in capitalism, buy a few things, keep funding the giant corporate machine, because that's all I can do. That's all I'm good for as an American. But yeah, that's been going on. Um, there's also some changes going on in the household. Nothing too crazy. It's just roommates moving out. No bad blood between us. Everything's cool between us. It was just financial stuff. It happens. He's found something better, so it just makes sense for his situation, in his perspective, to move out to this other place, which is fine. I get it. Rent's really expensive where we live, and he's got to do what he's got to do, and I wish him luck. I do feel kind of bad though, because ever since I started the new job, that's all I've been focused on really, and we haven't really like seen each other, because I'm up early, I'm like gone all day, and then he's in the process of moving out. He's got a few more things in here that he needs to take, but yeah, our schedules just don't line up. They haven't lined up within the past couple of weeks. So I mean, again, we're cool. There's nothing. There's no beef between us. It's fine. It's just unfortunate. But yeah, I wish him well in whatever he decides to do next. I'll be watching with great interest as always. So yeah, but I mean, I'm, from what he tells me, he found something better. It's gonna work out for him. So that's good. That's good. So I'm excited to see what he does next. It has been 7 years, I think, right? We're 2019 when he moved in. So it's been 7 years. After 7 years, my roommate is leaving. it's gonna take some getting used to. I'm not even gonna lie to you because that's a long time, and yeah, that's definitely a change for sure. But it's all good. You know, these things happen. Nothing lasts forever. I don't want this to be a depressing video, but you know, it's just what happens. It is what it is. So that's all. Yeah, so that's happening. I'm working again. I'm like get like I'm not trying to say that I'm like jacked now, but like I'm slowly like and I'm seeing it. I'm slowly getting into shape because dude, I'm walking all day. I'm lifting things. You know, like I said, like I'm pushing stuff. Like my arms, bro, my arms and my legs, they're getting built now. Like my arms definitely got the shape coming in with the biceps and stuff. Like it's crazy. Like I'm out here gaining some muscle, so that's good. And also, uh, where I work, they uh they give you free food, and you best believe I'm taking advantage of that, bro. They always got either like chicken or like fish and like rice, like all like all this crazy stuff. And I always go in there to like the cafeteria area and I just load up a plate just like of everything that could fit on there. Like I am like I don't have to pack lunch, bro. Like they got me. They will feed like this place. They will feed you. They will make sure you are fed, so you can go out there and you can work for them. So putting that into perspective, you know, is it really free food if you're paying for the? I guess you pay it back in labor, so I guess it's not really free, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, dude, I've been eating like a beast lately. I get like so many plates, and I just eat and put hot sauce on whatever it is that they have, and I'm just there devouring it. I've been drinking so much water and orange juice also. It's just I'm being fed is what I'm saying, and I literally burn all of it off the same day. It's insane. I've also I've been getting back into Pokemon Go because of this job, and I have the adventure sync on. So any steps that my phone records, like it just transfers it to there on Pokemon Go. And I've been hatching so many eggs because of that. And I've been getting in so many kilometers. It's insane. And also there's 3 gyms by where I take my break. And I always go in and I just been grinding those like crazy. But there's somebody there. There's somebody at work who's also playing Pokemon Go, okay? And every time I put my Pokemon in one of the gyms, 2 or 4 hours later, without fail, Pokemon Sigma 888 comes in and defeats my Pokemon and puts his squad in there. All 3 of the gyms that's around the break room without fail, and I can't figure it out. I can't figure out who Pokemon Sigma 888 is. It could be anybody. But the thing is, the break room is pretty big, and a lot of people from a lot of different departments all go there. So it's impossible to know unless I see someone, you know, have the game open on their phone. So we got a bit of a subplot going on. There's all that, you know, people working and stuff, and then me and Pokemon Sigma 888 having battles to see who gets the gym. And this morning, because today's my day off, so obviously I'm not gonna be there. And I wake up this morning and I got 3 notifications that all the Pokemon that I left the previous day, they have all been knocked out. And I guarantee you, I bet this month's check that it was Pokemon Sigma 888. 888. Dude's my nemesis. So yeah, I got we got that going on the side. I don't. The day I find out who that guy is, I'm gonna say GG's, and that's not a threat. I'm not threatening anyone. I'm just saying we had some good games. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, in terms of the job, going back to that for a second, I've been there for 2 weeks, and I don't have any crazy stories to tell just yet, obviously, because I just started. But just a small thing, I guess I should mention here. I did have to clean up some vomit in the hallway like 2 days ago, which within itself was fine. Like I'm not, I got a pretty strong stomach. Seeing some vomit up on like anywhere isn't gonna do anything to me. I've experience in cleaning up various body fluids. Don't read too much into that. And the other night, I get a call in the specific hallway to go and clean up some vomit because it was reported by a guest. And so I followed the protocol, and I get gloves on. I bring disinfectants, I towels, and I bring like that biohazard like bag and stuff. Just I followed the procedures, and I get to the said hallway where it's at, and it's just like a small like puddle of stuff. It's nothing crazy. And so that's all fine and good. I'll clean it up. It's nothing to like lose your mind over. And as I'm cleaning it, literally like the room right next to where this is, I start hearing, how do I say this? Definitely like something's being pushed. I'll put it that way. I thought somebody was moving some furniture, something like that. Because I was in work mode. I was like, oh, it's probably moving stuff around a table or like a bed or something like that. Because that happens. That happens. I'm sure a lot of you have picked up that it was in fact not that. And then I could hear a woman's voice, and she was making sounds of pleasure. So yeah, people were fucking in there. And now the reason I bring it up is because there I am cleaning vomit feet away from this room where people are getting it on. For a few seconds, it stops. And I promise to you, I was not, the only reason why I even heard it was because I had a job to do in that area. That's the only reason. I'm not out here listening to people do that. Like, you gotta believe me. I'm not out here doing that. I noticed that it stops, and I'm like, oh, okay, good. Like now I don't have to listen to that. I can do this in peace. But then I hear the man's voice talking about, hold on, I want to try something new. And look, you guys gotta understand, when I heard that, like that, I was like, whoa, yo, like, hold on, what does that mean? And then like, I think like 6 or 7 seconds pass, the noises begin again, but this time the woman in question, she was like, I don't know how I don't know how to say this. A girl was getting it. Like, she was like gasping, like she was moaning, she was not screaming, oh my god, but like, so like it was going down. She was enjoying herself, is what I'll say. And I'm like feet away hearing this, and I'm like, whatever this new thing was that this guy did, like it's working wonders. Yeah. But I finished cleaning up what I had to do, and I left them to that. So that was interesting, I guess, to say the least. And well, now you guys know about it too. So, I had to witness that, or I had to hear that. So now you guys do too. But like, but you understand what I mean though, right? Like, the dude said, I want to try something new. And next thing you know, his girl is like in absolute like heaven. So like, I can't help but wonder, like, what happened? What new tricks what's the meta right now for that kind of stuff? Like, I wouldn't know. Like, I play video games on YouTube. Like you think I'm dating people? No, of course not. But now I can't help but wonder, like, what did this guy do? What was going on in there? Anyway, I don't want to, you know, harp on that too much, but it was just something, something kind of funny that happened, and I'm just curious. I'm just curious as to what the hell was going on in there. But obviously, you know, as the more time I spend there, I'm probably gonna see a lot of other crazy stuff because that's just what happens when you're in a hotel. And oh, dude, I worked 4th of July, and it was busy. It was hell on earth. 4th of July at a hotel that has like a fireworks show and everything, like, and restaurants and like the whole thing, and a spa, like everything. Yeah, it was packed. It was 4th of July was the busiest I've ever seen it. And again, I've only been working there for 2 weeks, but 4th of July was fucked. And on top of that, you know, the World Cup's going on right now. I don't know anything about soccer, but I just know that the World Cup's happening right now because people keep asking me about the score, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch sports. I don't know. I don't know who's winning. I don't really care. But that doesn't mean, you know, I'm not out to ruin it for everybody. I just don't know. So all of that stuff going on, you know, and also on top of all of that, it's summer, so it's just been, I mean, there's days where it's slow, don't get me wrong, but with all these holidays and events and stuff going on, and there was 2 weddings already. There, like, 2 weddings have already happened. I didn't have to work on those days, thankfully, but I can only imagine the work that would go into that. So yeah, it's crazy active in the workplace for me. There's always something going on. I don't hate it though. I don't want it. I don't want this video to come off as like me complaining. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I like when work, you know, has work to keep you busy. It makes the time go by faster. And I know not everyone thinks like that. I know that's very like specific to me, but you know, people like to work. I like to work. I like having that uh what is it, like, purpose, I guess. And also I'm making pretty good money with it, so I don't know. I guess I'll forever be a cog in the machine. I mean, unless YouTube takes off, you know, I don't know. There's always that possibility. And then I can be famous on the internet and then get canceled for something. Like, what would if I were to get canceled, what would I get canceled for? What do you guys think? Now, like, I've never even thought about that. Like, what if I were to get canceled? Like, what would it be over? Because, like, I've never said anything racist. I've never, like, I've never said anything sexist. Like, I don't have beef with anybody. Like, I keep to myself. Like, you know, like, what would I get canceled for? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you would cancel me for. What even is this channel? I don't know anymore. Also, I did want to live stream, like, nothing specific, just I thought it'd be cool, you know, maybe like if some of you guys, you know, came out like in the chat and like were there in real time, you know, and then we can like have a conversation or something like that. Like, I thought that would be cool, but I know live streams aren't for everybody, and that takes planning, and I know not everyone has time to sit down for a whole live stream. I know I don't, especially now. I know I don't. But I don't know. I thought that could be fun though. Like, eventually get time for that and just stream stuff, just games, or maybe even like what is it people on Twitch do? Like the just chatting thing. Like, that could be cool, right? I'd assume you guys would like to talk to me in real time. Or maybe I'm just going insane. Oh, hello. And goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought about that, but that takes planning and it takes time. So that's what's been going on recently. That's been my life as up to this point. All these changes and things. I mean, things are looking up. Don't get me wrong. But I do think it's important, you know, to reminisce on what it used to be and what it is, and eventually, you know, what it's gonna be like. Because nothing lasts forever, you guys. Nothing. Stuff changes. As much as we don't want things to change, like it's just that's just a part of life. That's just what's gonna happen. And I'm pretty proud of just how far I've made it. Not even just like on YouTube, but like just like in general in life, the things that I've gone through. As oh, look at that. You know, as we've all got our challenges and we've all been through our stuff. But I think it's, you know, I do think it's important to never lose sight of that, though. It's really pretty. Also a village here. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna do it for this video, you guys, because I don't really have, I covered everything that I in my notes that I really had to cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and steal from this village. I mean, borrow their stuff. And thank you so much for watching. As always, like I always just, I really appreciate your guys' support. Literally, I still don't know what to do with that. But like your guys' support literally means the world to me. It helps keep me motivated to really try to balance, you know, work and still have videos out and various other hobbies and stuff. So thank you for that. And thank you if you made it to the end. I know literally like every YouTuber ever says that. But now being on the content creator side, I guess, like I understand why they say it. Whether or not other people mean it, I don't know. But just know that I do mean it. Every time I thank you guys, I like, it's a sincere like thank you, because it just means so much to me that you would subscribe and you would watch and you leave a like, you know, like that just means a lot to me. So I'm always, and I'm, you guys are my motivation. So anytime there's a new upload, it's because I want to put out something for you guys to watch. So, you know, you don't think I abandon you, because I got abandonment issues, but that's a topic for a different video. So with that, I'm gonna smelt this iron, probably terrorize this village a little bit more. Oh my god, that's okay, never mind. They will take care of that. They're gonna terrorize the village. I'm just gonna wait for my iron. But yeah, with that though, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys, my pookies, in the next video. I still don't have an intro or an outro, so I don't know when it's gonna cut, but when it does, I'm sure it'll be something really cool.